How nice is it having Nurk down there for clutch plays like that?
I've said it over and over. It's huge. Being able to, have a similar option to what we've been having with Mace, being able to hit the pocket and make the next play. But a guy that big and that coordinated and that skilled, him catching it and banging and spinning and jump hook both hands, that's something that we haven't had. And tonight we threw it to him on the block. He got a bucket. We got to stop. We went into another handoff series. I hit him again, and he caught it like we have been talking about over the course of the game. And instead of going off 1 foot, he caught it. Banged Taj Gibson, went over his left shoulder for another one. And then we got him taking the ball out of bounds late in games. You can trust him in those situations. So, he was huge for us.
You said you could see this coming from this team, that you felt the team starting to play better. Where do you kind of put this win in there?
I think this was a huge test. Obviously, we played really well against them at home and got the win. Then we had the game against Brooklyn where, we aren't anybody to say we're supposed to win a game, but it's a game that we should win on our home floor. And we got that one done. And, not playing last night, then coming here, they've, lost I don't know how many games in a row, but, we expected them to come out with a burst and to be, excited and try to, get one on their home floor. So the fact that we was able to come out, play through the adversity of the game, get behind, build a lead, and then come back and then be able to grind it out. I think it said a lot about just where we are in the moment right now.
What was the difference coming out of halftime in the third quarter?
I think defensively we had a much better presence. They made a lot of mid-range jumpers and they made a lot of shots in that area, but I thought we were really physical. Sometimes it led to us fouling, but we were there. And also moving the ball on the offensive end. When we got stops, we were able to push it out and push it at them and move the ball around and knock down shots and build a lead from there. And I think we, pretty much held it down from that point on.
CJ said that he and Coach have kind of talked to Allen and told him, hey, we need you to be more aggressive on how can we find shots. Have you played a part in that as well? Because tonight it seemed like he was much more aggressive in finding a shot.
AC will tell you yourself, I've been telling him all year, man, when you catch it, shoot it every time. Quick release, he can raise up over the top of guys. He's a tall two-guard, high release, high percentage shooter, and we need him to be super aggressive. And I've been telling him since last year, shoot the ball. Shoot. I don't care. Like tonight, he was hitting a bunch of threes, and he came down and he missed one. Then the next possession, it came back to him, and he could have rose up again, and he didn't shoot it. When he came to the timeout, I was like, man, I don't care if you missed the last three. You got to take that shot, because that's a good shot for our team. That's, as good a look as we're going to get. If we get you that open, you got to fire it. And I think everybody on our team feels that way.
Put into perspective what Al Farouk has given you guys, particularly defensively lately.
You always say it doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but, sometimes it's a sprint down. I remember one time tonight I sprinted back in transition and I went for the guy who was going full speed and I got in front of him and I didn't want to foul him, so I just reached for the ball and he took 1 second to move the ball and it slowed him down and then he went up for a layup and Chief come block it. A lot of plays like that, not always a block, but maybe a deflection, maybe him coming over and bumping a guy. His presence is everything. There's a lot of times at the end of the game tonight where the ball was kind of on the glass and a bunch of guys jumping up there, and it seemed like every time I looked up, he was right there in the middle of it. And he was right there in the middle of it, and we need guys that's going to get in there and mix it up. And it seemed like he was just in the middle of the action a lot.
Would you share what you and Nurk talked about when you showed him a video on your phone after? Just the kind of thing, if you don't want to share.
It was basically what happened in the last play. In the first half, I was sitting him in the pocket and he was catching it in stride, with a guy in front of him. And it was like he'd catch it and take 1-2 steps, so he wasn't able to really control his body or get into the defender. The defender was just kind of waiting for him to take his second step and then timing, so he wasn't able to get a real quality shot up. And I told him, when you catch it in the middle, you so big, take your time, catch it, take a dribble and feel the defender and then get a good shot off 2 feet and on balance, because you're so good that they won't be able to stop it. You're so big. And it's funny that that last play, that's what I was showing him. That's what I was talking about. And he was like, I knew exactly what you meant. So that's all I was telling him. You know, so he don't got to be shooting one leg shots and guys changing his shot.
It's pretty good coaching.
I mean, I'm just calling it how I see it. So.
Dang, this kind of feels bigger than just a road win. You gonna get that sense?
It is. We need to win games, and we want to make a playoff push. So it's like the timing of it, the team we were playing against, the kind of game that it was. It was a huge game. This could be a springboard for us going forward. A confidence game, just knowing that's a tough team to play against, and we came here and got it done.
Does a win like this inspire any bars?
Any bars?
Any bars, yeah.
I ain't got nothing to say about that one.
What type of late game adjustments did you make on Westbrook? Seemed like you kind of got frustrated, the last couple of minutes.
I mean, we knew he was going to be aggressive regardless. I mean, I think he shot 39 times, and he's such a great player. You know he's going to score points, and when he's that aggressive, you just got to be there. You got to make him see bodies. It's going to be a group effort. And I think down the stretch, he started to really try to get going downhill, and we just stayed true to what we do. We contested the shots. Guys contested the shots at the rim. We didn't foul them a lot down the stretch, and we just rolled it out pretty much. And I thought we did a good job executing, and we got stops when we needed it.
Do you feel like you get the respect around the league as far as going up against these big point guards like that, like going up against a Westbrook or something like that?
I mean, I'm a big point guard, so it don't matter to me what. I think people know what it is. We all play against each other. So I mean, regardless of what the media says or what people that's not on the floor say, when I play against Russell Westbrook and when I play against Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving and all the other top guys, Isaiah Thomas, whoever, Chris Paul, when we play against each other, I respect them because I know what they bring to the table, and I know they big dogs, and they know I'm a big dog too. So I think it's that's the respect that I care about, the guys that I'm competing against, and I know they respect it. And when we get on the floor, they know what it is with me, and I know what it is with them. So
third time y'all beat. How predictable is this team to you?
Okay, see,
Russell's gonna score. And
you know what kind of game it's gonna be. He's gonna be ultra aggressive. And that's the thing for me is not to get caught up in making it a me versus him matchup. And understand I still got to play a team game. I still got to, let CJ handle and do what he needs to do, and let AC get the ball off flares and throw it in the Nurk and hit Chief and get more post-ups. I think that the way that I need to play our team game, I think it'll give us a good chance against the way that they play. It's tough for a guy to do all the things that he does and beat a team when you playing a team game. And I think that was a key in us being able to get it done tonight.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.